I think in my time, these people will not ever understand the true art of the fighting game. You know, it's not about the fight and the dog. It's about the dog and the fight.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode number 14 of the Sweet Science podcast. It's taken a couple of takes, obviously. So we're just going to let this one ride. He's got the giggles. I don't know why.
Podcast!
Episode number 14 of the Sweet Science podcast. With myself, Fat Mouse, up in this thing.
It's not even that funny, but I'm just thinking about
blood. And who else is here? Blood?
Rochester.
Yeah, Rochdale. Whatever the places are, bro.
Rochester.
Is it? No, it's not. It's here as well, bro. And who else we got in this thing?
I am Kash, aka Kash, with a C and not a K.
Wow, man did an upgrade, downgrade. All right. So this is episode 14, as I just mentioned. Time's flying. It's a mazine. Yeah. Here we are, though. What's going on, man? What's your week been saying, man? What you been up to? Yeah, just working hard, as I do. That's what you're always, same response. Working hard.
To be honest, this week was different.
Okay,
I was working very hard.
Well, very hard.
I was working very hard, and I don't understand why is problem.
I just want to go, yeah.
Why did you do that?
I'm gonna get it.
I wish never go, yeah. I guess never go, yeah. No, why you never go, yeah?
No, I'm joking. I've been working on a few projects. Working on Boots, baby.
We got the shit, we got the Boots.
If you guys are probably wondering what the hell we're talking about, just stay patient. Stay patient. Y'all gonna see. But no, the week has been good. Always a good week.
Weather's done a madness again.
Up and down.
We're back in flipping Marbella.
Yeah, literally.
You know me? We're in the flipping furnace.
We're in the furnace.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, it's weird, man. The weather started off warm and then it slowly, gradually increased. And
man says actually, yeah, it was slow and gradual. The mornings are still chapping.
Yeah.
The afternoons just turn into a madness, and then the nights are chapping again. You know me?
But yeah, busy.
I go to bed baking. I wake up shivering. It's mad.
And then that was it. To be honest, nothing much happened. It's just your normal, week. So nothing special.
Going on, blood. I took 2 days off gym. Yeah. Usually on a Sunday.
I heard you got some news for the fans.
Oh snap! Yeah, man.
Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. You're hearing it here first.
See this vegetarian movement? Dash it in the bin. Throw it away. Refuse station.
Done.
Because blood, it's dead. I couldn't keep up, man. It's not even like, I need some flipping meat. It's just long, bruv. Do you know how long it is preparing vegetables?
Can I say one thing about it? People who don't know you will think, he gave up, whatever. It's already been a couple of weeks. If you understand who this man, this animal
this is Mouse. I'm a carnivore, bro.
You need to understand.
I'm in carnivore, day in, day out.
He was born and had a T-bone steak
100% my Marge fed me meat from early. I know this.
Yeah. And so the fact that he even took the step of being vegetarian.
I did it for a minute, blood. I did it for a minute as well. 3 weeks, bro. Yeah. I thought it was more though. I'm not gonna lie.
Wouldn't have survived a day.
I did 3 weeks, yeah.
2 days.
And I just noticed like week 1 was tremendous. Like I was putting in the work, spending hours, bruv, peeling, flipping butternut squash, all these hard to peel things, yam. Do you know how long it is, bruv?
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's not worth it, bruv. Because it's just hella. And I got injured thumbs in it, obviously from boxing, yeah. So
thumb war. You used to play thumb war professionally.
I used to do that professionally, so I'm a veteran. But yeah, so peeling that thing there with a knife, it's just long, bruv. And I'm always at threat of cutting off my hands, innit? It's like, and I know I'm gonna lose a finger, so I'm just like, bun it, bruv. And then you put 2 fat trays of vegetables in the oven, and it comes out some micro-sized meal, bruv. Like, do you understand me? It's long effort for nothing.
It just shrinks and you eat
it. So I started taking shortcuts like microwavable rice, bruv. Disgusting. I said it was handy. It's disgusting. that plus frozen veg, bruv. That thing is just a bag of ice with two peas in there and some cauliflower. It's not pleasant, blood. I swear down. Like, I would throw that in as a last, like, desperate measure kind of thing to keep myself vegetarian.
But that's what I'm saying. It takes a lot of effort to keep it up, man. Especially for a long period.
So if you're a vegetarian and you're maintaining that thing, I'm sure you've got hacks that I don't know. But blood, I ate
on a farm.
Tofu noodles that was dead. So I had tofu and it was butters. I had flipping, like, it was just dead in my choices, man. And I just said, forget it, man. I always had that mum moment in it, like, I'm hungry. There's food at home. It's not even like there is food at home. I had to make it at home because where am I going to go and get something decent that's vegetarian? You get me? Again, I'm sure everyone knows places that I don't know, but it was getting troublesome. You get me? So that's that. So today or tomorrow, I'm going to feast on an array of red and white meats. You get me? Just everything you can imagine, blood. And I want to see the blood drip as I'm biting. I want it to dribble down my beard, bruv. I just want to be a caveman about it. I'm going to go and jump on a cow's back and just lips up his neck. Understand? I'm on it, bruv. It's just become that filthy.
You deserve it.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
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 I appreciate it.
I appreciate.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate.
I appreciate.
I appreciate.
It.
I appreciate it.
3 weeks is a long time, brother.
Yeah, blood. But yeah, so that's that. A lot of people didn't agree with the celebrations lineup. Some people didn't agree with Cash's. I know I don't. Some people didn't agree with mine, saying Twix is dead. One guy sent us a video. He DM'd us a video of him throwing. He was like, "Oh, this is how Mouse does it, yeah? 3 ticks. Is this what he recommends we try?" And he threw it in the bin. I was flabbergasted. If you are the culprit, show yourself.
Oh, do you not know who it was?
I do know who it was. Still, I might have to at him or something. We'll do something in it to expose that scoundrel.
All right, so boom. What did Mouse say? A couple of Twix, yeah? What did he want us to do? Get that. Yeah? 3 Twix, he said, yeah? Okay. In the bin.
You get me?
How could you do that?
But yeah,
disgusting.
be careful because someone's mic ain't working as well. I whisper sometimes or my volume dips, so I think I'm just keeping an eye on it.
Let's see. Okay, so
I think it's you still. Mine is more sensitive than yours, bruv. I've got sensitive skin and a sensitive heart. But yeah. So that's that, man. The weather, like I said, is tremendous. Oh, bruv. I'm getting my bathroom done, innit? I'm getting a whole new bathroom fitted, yeah? Oh, I told you about the guy and he came to your yard as well.
He came to my yard,
Don't. I swear down, don't. He's dead. Bro.
He subscribed.
I don't care, bruv. He doesn't deserve it.
Falso.
Honestly, starts off, boom, he's just ripping out the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, he's doing a great job. But all he's doing is gutting the bathroom first, yeah? Remove that. He's like, oh, that was a bad job what you've done before. And it's true, it was a dead job. And then he starts to like lay down the teas, putting down the tiles and stuff. Calm. Again, that's normal, innit? They all look pretty in that. Bruv, the guy, you know grout, which goes in between each tile, yeah? Man's rubbed it on the whole, I don't know how it works, innit? But 4 days or 5 days in now, and there's just grout everywhere. It's not just in the grooves. Like, you're meant to wipe it while they're wet. They're dry now. And there's grout everywhere. I'm not flipping Tyler. So if you're a Tyler, then kindly tell me that is normal procedure. Because I'm thinking, what is this? Or he's painting bits and it's dripping down the tiles and he's not going to wipe it. Like the finish, it lacks finesse. Does that make sense? Some gutter, obviously, I'm never going to get a legal person to do my work at home. Let's be serious, bruv. I will cut corners wherever possible and wherever the wallet can allow, man, yeah? But he slyly mocked it. I might have to call the authorities on him.
Is it that bad?
No, it's not. He's still there. He's doing it now, innit? But it's like, I'm telling him, bro, are you seeing what I'm seeing? You know how the tiles at the corners, they're meant to look nice and neat. Bro, they look so gutter. But he covers it with the little metal, like, corners. I don't know what they're called, innit? Yeah? Like, nice little stainless steel thing or a little chrome thing, yeah? But it still doesn't, it's just a rough finish.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, I want to call someone in and say, yo, just do
tidy
the
up.
finishing.
Yeah,
but that's long.
No, it's extra.
I'm just thinking, so let's see what happens when he finishes up completely. I'm going to assess it and see what I go on. But like,
Let's assess all.
Let's assess all. Cessna. But yeah, it's
Rock Cessna.
We'll see how that goes, and then I'll just get me. But I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on, do it. Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, cool.
Don't do it, bro. I was looking to go into business with this guy, innit? Because he goes, "There's bare of us here. We're always looking for work. You speak English, we don't. Find us work, and let's make money together." I was like, "Yo, the cogs just started turning." I was like, "Yeah." But one thing for me is always like service is massive, innit? A dissatisfied customer is just completely detrimental to whatever your business is, innit? So imagine now you've got dissatisfied or unsatisfied? Unsatisfied. Either way, if I do a dead job, if I get these guys to come through and do one dead job,
It ruins everything.
it ruins a lot, bro. Do you get me? Hell of reports and Yelp on that long. So I'm just going to leave it there and be like, listen, I'm not going to bite off what I can't chew because that is just long. You lot can't be trusted.
The problem is, Miles can bite off anything.
It's true.
And he can chew
everything. Chew a lot. Chewman.
Excuse me.
Yeah. But yeah,
and on that note,
let's
talk about chewing.
Ha! He's a clever man.
I'm so smarticle. Listen, we're going to talk about today's daily... daily?
Man said daily,
Was
bro.
it the week of the work?
Oh, yeah, no, but okay, yeah. We'll talk about my new eating structure later. But it's going to be something that's proven for me that I've maintained in the past. I've done it and it's worked. I love it. I can maintain it and I can sustain it. That's a bit of keto, baby. But we're going to talk about that maybe next week. Once I'm in the swing of things, I can teach you a lot of thing or two about it because it's misunderstood. You get me? All right, let's move on to this thing here.
So this the week of the desserts.
This is the dessert of the week.
That's it.
This is the review. We've got Kash bringing this one in again. Last week he did it. I think he did such a great job. Bring it round and do your little stupid kettlebell thing if you want, but hide it. All right, bam. Some no build
introduction necessary. You guys know who they are. They are Lola.
Lola. Are you Lola? Are you normal? Are you normal?
What is wrong with you? Are you normal? Are you normal?
Normal. I used to work with a guy in Calvin Klein called Normal.
There you go. Was he normal?
Yeah, he was very.
Are you normal?
He was actually super funny.
Okay, brilliant.
Normal.
So that's Lola's Bakery. This is this particular branch is from where? Cash?
West Hampstead.
West Hampstead. Wow.
Lovely,
getting bougie on our asses.
packaging.
Let me see. Is it upside down? No, it's not. But bad. Come on, man. Let's get that looking proper.
Take it to the fans.
That is Lola's Bakery. Yeah. Oops. Turn me back over quick. It says it on the bottom there. Yeah. The thing slides out. Again, it's like you think it's an iPhone. It's not. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna have to show you y'all.
Look at that.
What is this flavor?
Banoffee.
Banoffee, bruv.
We got banoffee cupcakes for today. There's the usual red velvet, salted caramel, all the usual suspects, cookies and cream. But today, we wanted to sort of switch it out a little bit.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Get a little bit of banana, a little bit of toffee, a little bit of caramel, and a bit of cream to keep everything tied up.
A bit of finesse in there.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I want to change it up a little bit.
All right, so let's take a quick snap for the old Instagram. Hello, Instagram. How are we doing today?
We wanted to shake up the taste buds.
Shake up the buds.
The buds.
Oh.
Cotton bud.
Cotton.
Oh.
Bruv, this is dead. Bam. They call flash pundit. Ooh. That flash does a lot. You feel me?
I feel me.
Are you filming me, bro? All right, boom.
So yeah, when I went in there, to be honest, it was very busy. So shout out to the lady who was very, very helpful.
What was her name? What, Lola?
Her name was Lola.
Lola.
All
right,
Lola.
cool. So that is, allow it, man.
Sorry, bro.
All right, so this is the thing, yeah? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to try the technique that I've seen people talk about, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Okay, I've never heard
So
about
this is a banoffee cupcake, yeah?
Yes, I'm not fighting.
For those who are not familiar with Lola's, I'm sure a lot of you are, but they do cupcakes. In fact, you know, I thought it was called Lola's Cupcakes, but it's not. It's called Lola's Bakery. They may have just expanded. I know they do brownies, they do cakes. Are they the ones that do the rock bottom one? What's it called? Black bottom. Black bottom is tremendous. I wasn't with him when he got this one.
They didn't have it, but I know what you're talking about.
The black bottom is a madness. It's got brownie and cream cheese and that, and whatever. Anyway, don't worry about that. Let's try something and review something we have not tried before. We all know that Kash is very much a chocolate-oriented dessert man.
It's surprising that I got banoffee today.
I was shocked and flabbergasted and bemused to see he'd chosen banoffee. But
I do like
He's
banoffee.
expanding.
Banoffee is
Oh, do
bomb.
you?
Yeah, it's bomb.
It's wavy
So
still.
Isn't it like coffee, banana, and
No coffee,
caramel?
bruv. It's like banana and caramel.
Oh, okay.
Is there maybe there's coffee, but I've never picked up on it still.
Toffee, sorry.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's banana and toffee or
where's that
banana and
coffee from? Toffee, I meant.
yeah,
Duffy.
Duffy.
Alright, Joe Duffy. Let's crack it.
All right, cool. Let's do this. So we got the same flavor this time. So we're gonna both give a review
Oh,
on
Snapple.
based on the same
Snapple.
thing.
Look
You know
at
what I mean?
that.
Let's Snapple. All right.
Oh, Snapple.
Wait. Oh, bruv, I can't even grab it. Fingers
It's
are too
so
chunky.
bad.
Ooh.
Baba, that icing is probably the best icing I've never had. Shut up, you
Done with your flipping best this and best that, bruv.
Fossil. Can I break some tassel?
Here, tissue for you.
Should we
bruv.
have the banana first?
There's a fat blue roll.
I'm gonna have the banana first.
Now I'm gonna do this, bruv.
You can have
That's
the
what I
whole
was
thing at
saying.
once.
No. Well, yes, but no. I'll do this. I'll open it up here. And I know. Oh, I just hit the mic. I'm gonna do this thing. So apparently, you're meant to batter a cupcake like that. Can you see it? Look at it.
Sick. Who told
Look
you-
at this sandwich at work.
Who taught you that?
At hall. All right.
Asshole. Who taught you that?
Blood Instagram.
I got an eat it.
Oh my days.
It's like a burger.
Bruv, that's exactly it, man.
Oh, Jonja. That's bomb. I'm sad.
Hella moist, bruv.
Oh my Jonja.
Bamba.
Alright, I'm gonna do it my way, yeah.
Do it your way, bruv.
So it's
She likes it my way. Go on. What's it saying? You just ate the banana. You're long, bruv.
No,
I'm gonna keep going,
I
bruv.
want to
Are
try
you
that
crazy?
first bit.
This is so moist. It's breaking.
It's bomba.
Mm.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Oh wow.
I've already got criticism though. Still.
Criticism? How can you criticize that?
Blood. This is banging though.
I ain't gonna lie.
Don't get it twisted. What? Can't finish it.
Banging.
Idiot.
No. Don't talk about knowledge.
Hey, speak up.
Don't talk without knowledge.
We're keeping an eye on the mic. I
We always
like
have-
singing the mic. I got the sound that you like. If you remember that, you're a bad man. That's an old school thing. All right. So we're keeping an eye on the mic because every week we have mic problems, and then we have to resort to the
Second
camera's mic, which is dead.
So can I say one
So
thing?
we're gonna keep an eye on this thing. Yeah.
Do you taste cinnamon or is it just me?
Yes.
Okay. So we're both getting the cinnamon vibe, which is nice.
So the cake part of it
Oh man, I'm eating it like a 4-year-old.
tastes like a bit like carrot cake. I'm not gonna lie. I know.
Yeah. Yes. The texture
It's
is
a bit
very
like
carrot
carrot
cakey.
Texture and also the flavor because they put cinnamon in both, and cinnamon's
Pagey
a very
cakey.
strong flavor. Yeah, you feel me? That's a good cupcake though. It looks wavy. It did look very, very pleasant to look at. You hear me? Aesthetically pleasing. You hear me? And then, wow, he's doing such a good job of eating it slowly and in a civilized manner. I don't have that.
It's hard.
But look at your finger. Lick your finger. Yes. Again.
Why'd you scream
Do
so
it,
loud?
bruv. I know, but the mic did a madness. We're gonna get oversaturation.
I'm gonna put the whole thing in my mouth now.
What?
So
Do it, bruv. Booger man.
I don't mean it like that.
Man, I rasta man. Me want to let the world know.
Okay.
In my hands with a spray.
So it is very, very, very nice. I like it a lot. Let me start. You continue.
All right, cool. Keep going, man. Enjoy that thing, please. By all means, because I know I did. So that was the banoffee cupcake from Lola.
Huh? Cream on my face.
No. Where? Why are you showing me your forehead, bruv? How's it going to get there? Nah. That was the banoffee cupcake from Lola's, yeah? The base, I don't know what you call it, the sponge base or whatever, was tremendous. Texture, 10 out of 10. A little bit crumbly, but I think that's normal. And it didn't really compromise the thing, yeah? Didn't really compromise the cupcake. The flavor was good. I would say cinnamon slightly overpowering. I didn't know banoffee to have so much cinnamon, you feel me? it was like a carrot cake with a topping. Now my qualms was with the topping, the icing. Did you not clock that it was too cream cheesy?
I love that.
I like cream cheese. But this was too, you know that last, blood. Got toffee on my arm. You know that last bit of tartness at the end? I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I believe that shouldn't be the case. That's what kills cream cheese.
You think it's because of that? Because
that's what kills red velvet for me. What's that got to do with anything? I'm talking about the tartness, the flavour. I'm talking about the flavour. It's got like a slight saltiness to it, and I'm not on that. I'm not looking for it in a banana cake, in a flipping banoffee cake. I want it sweet overload. I want it to be like, you know, when your throat goes a little bit sharp and the voice goes like that from how sugary it is. That's what I want, bruv. Do you get me? But that being said, that was a good banoffee flavoured cupcake.
Correct.
No comparison.
Correct, Mundo.
No comparison to the banoffee pie from Meerschaert, which we reviewed a couple weeks back. When you was where? You was in Spain. Yeah, you were in Spain. Snaked you hard, bruv. Man said, I snaked it when he was in flipping Marbella and I was in the ends.
The Marbella.
Marbella with the mates, with Danny Dawson and his lads and the booters.
Alright, so, Baba, give me honest opinion. Appearance,
it looked bomb, blood. Like, you can't fault a cupcake that looks that sensational. I lie. 10.
Wow.
It's a cupcake though, but it looked, as far as cupcakes go, what are you gonna do? Give it unicorn horns and make it even more flipping magical.
Let it fly.
There you go. Could have done that. No, but I was happy with that. That looked tremendous. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I'm ready to eat it." You mean? I can't wait. What about you?
Okay, I would have given it. I give it.
Say it with your chest.
I give it a 10 as well.
You give it a 10 as well. So I was reading some news about Costa there.
Yeah, no, I give it a 10 out of 10. Again, like you said, it just looks like a bomb cupcake. They had enough sprinkles
inviting,
on top.
I like whatever that
they
was.
They had that juicy juice on top. The cream was nice and creamy, and the banana was nice and banana-y.
Oh, nothing beats a banana blood.
So
imagine a
the cake looked really cakey.
Ones.
So Lola looked Lola-ly, and bakery looked bakery. Sanya, and let's go.
Yes, so he's correct.
How did it taste? Taste the Mundo. Where did we get this Amundo from?
Amundo, I don't know. Edward's Amundo.
Oh, that's that.
It's not Edward. I can't remember. Still.
Something's Amunda.
But yeah, listen.
Amunda.
That was, so the flavour, the taste, I would like to see a little bit less cinnamon. Just a pinch. Just a little smaller pinch. And just sweeten that cream cheese a little bit more. By any means necessary. However you must do it, do it. If it means more sugar, if it means honey, if it means a little bit of toffee, or whatever that was, that, you know, that caramel sauce, do that. But not. I don't want to taste that cream. That's my issue with red velvet. That cream cheese thing, I don't mind it, but it's just too cheesy. You get me? I'm not talking like flipping extra mature vintage cheddar. I'm just saying it's just a little bit too
Philadelphia.
Tart. Yes.
Too Philadelphia.
I mean, I don't like tarts. You know what I mean? So that's my take. So I'm going to say it was a 7.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's harsh.
It was a bit of a letdown still.
That is harsh.
A bit of a letdown still. I know their black bottom is phenomenal. But we're not here for that. We are here for the banoffee. And the banoffee gets a, not below par, but it's a 7. Emmy gets a little 7.
That's quite disappointing. I didn't expect it to be that low, to be honest. But don't worry, Lola.
Lola don't do the black bottom. It's Hummingbird that does the black bottom. That's where we went wrong, bruv. That's where we went wrong, Rubai. Hummingbird does the black bottom, blood.
We'll go Hummingbird next.
Hummingbird, I'm coming for your ass.
Is that the one in South Ken?
I don't know. They've got places everywhere though, blood. I'm coming for y'all. I'm coming. You hear me? Because they got one in. I know they got one in Camden, so that's probably like a local thing we can hit up. I'm fuming. All right, sorry. It's not about them today. It's not about them today. It's about Lola.
He fumes the engineer.
Lola, you tried. It was a valiant effort. It looked good. But you know when you chat into a painting, it's got no personality. Spice, but she's got no personality. That's that. Sorry, I mean, you wouldn't know about that, innit? But yeah,
Don't talk to no one.
that's what I say.
So yeah, don't worry, Lola. I'm here to rescue.
Wow, knight in shining.
I have to be honest with you. I really liked it, and I'm coming from a man who's just a chocoholic, and this is not chocolate. So for me, it really, really sort of it touched me really deep. What?
It touched you.
It touched me really deep. What?
Blood, what is you doing?
Anyway,
what are you talking about? What you talking about?
For the chitty chat, pitty pat. I am gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10.
Wow, you liked it, blood.
It was really good.
Serious.
It was really nice. It was really, really nice. I can't.
Okay, all right then.
I think I understand what you said about the creep. I understand what you said.
But you like it. You like it.
But
I don't like it.
I didn't taste that personally. To me, it tasted perfecto.
Senora perfecto.
It's not Lola's fault. It was a bit warm, so the cream was a bit too soft.
It's a little bit.
So I was biting into it. It was oh wow! I broke the mic.
You broke the mic.
So no, it was.
Bite the mic.
It was for me solid 9 out of 10.
Fix it for the suit, bro.
Thanks. Cool. We're done. Fixed it.
On.
We're back.
Engineer, sound engineer.
We're back. So yeah, how was that?
All right, cool. So again, 7 out of 10 for myself, and a 9 was it?
Solid 9.
So it's a solid 9. Why is it not a 10 then? Tell me why not. I've given my reason. You ain't given no reason to give it a 9 and not a 10.
Oh, why it's not a 10?
If it's not a 10, if it's not like
a 9, why is it?
If
not
you
a 10?
can't fault it, it must be a 10.
No, it's not about that.
If it's mind blowing, like I said, it can go off the scale. After Richter.
Basically, I don't think it's a 10 because again, I like cupcakes with a bit of something in them.
There was
a little bit. It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Yeah.
I wanted a bit of something in there, so you could have slapped in some toffee pieces in there, some little small toffee pieces,
little crunchy things there. Wow.
Could have
this
slapped
brother
in
here
some,
needs his bakery. Cash's bakery with a K.
Some bananas.
Cash's cakery.
More bananas.
Cash.
Or make it like a banana bread at the bottom. Something different.
Banana bread. What does it? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Instead of just a normal cake.
Oh, it's
banana bread base.
That's decent. That's a clever idea. This guy has.
You don't know about me.
He's
people.
smart.
I'm smartical. So I'm Sporticus.
Spartacus.
But yeah, apart from that, I mean, it is for me personally. It was the epitome of a banoffee toppy cake.
Man said epitome. Epitome.
I epitome you.
Bamba. All right, cool. All right then. So you enjoyed that? You enjoyed that?
Yeah, no, it was good. I loved it. I have to admit, I loved it. And on that note, it's been your boy Sweet Science.
It's been your boy Sweet Science with Kash.
I just keep picking up on my
episode
snakes this week.
13.
You said I always pick up on yours. Now you're picking up on mine.
Sorry, brother.
You did me dirty.
Good.
You got me back.
Good for you.
It's because I'm waved, G.
You got that dang. Yeah.
If you lot saw before we started,
we had a fit.
What was wrong with us? I don't know if we were on the white or we were on the dark.
What?
But whatever we were doing beforehand, we were just moving mad.
What is you talking about?
Especially Moose.
Nah, man.
But yeah, let's move on. Let's start with the bowskin. We're going to go straight into Showtime. We're going to go into Showtime. Showtime were back.
Oh, yes.
And we had the return of Erickson the Hammer Lubin, who took on Terrell Gausha. Wow. Or Gausha, however you want to pronounce it.
Gauchos.
But the actual the way to pronounce it in America is Gausha. No. I'm thinking of kosher.
What are you on, blood?
Terrell.
Man's trying to correct them or teach us and then teaching us incorrectly.
Gaucher. So it's like John O'Shea. Or, O'Shea Jackson.
Sugar Shane.
Sugar Shane. But yeah,
blood.
Erickson Lubin took on Terrell Gausha in the main event of the Showtime card, which happened at the Mohegan Sun Casino.
Ooh.
And a very underwhelming performance.
Absolutely.
From both men, to be honest, up until round 9.
That's right.
Erickson Lubin took the unanimous decision victory.
Word.
And now he moves to 5 victories in a row since that devastating first round knockout to the Charlo. Because I can't remember which one it is because Jamal and Jamal both look the same because they're twins.
One of them. They twins.
But yeah, this was for a mandatory spot for Jamal Charlo, who is fighting Jason Rosario next weekend. And so Erickson Lubin won the WBC silver title, became #1 mandatory challenger. And yeah, it was a weird, strange fight because the fight that should have happened from the beginning ended up starting from round 9. So from about round 9, they started pressuring each other and throwing their shots. And round 10 is when it really sort of kicked in. Gausha sort of he boomed.
Clipped him with the spinner.
He boomed.
Clipped him with the spinner.
Erickson, Lubin. And the funny thing is, literally just before that, Al Bernstein, who's the guy that fought Leo Santa Cruz twice? Abner Mares. Abner Mares was on commentary with Al Bernstein and who's the other Showtime guy?
I don't know, bro.
I can't remember the gentleman's name, which is really bad because he's another bloody Hall of Famer. However, they were all basically saying, "Oh, Terrell hasn't got power. Erickson Lubin's got the power." And then as soon as they said it's the typical commentator's curse.
Yes.
Boom, and Lubin just go jiggly, legs went jiggly. But credit to Lubin, he fought back and stayed in there. And I think Gausha was a bit tired, so he didn't get the finish. But yeah, Gausha was way behind on the card, so he needed a knockout. And it was similar to like Khan Maidana, where it literally happened where Khan was dominating. 10th round, he got clipped, and then back and forth.
God.
Lubin took the unanimous decision. 12th round really hurt Gausha right at the end.
Yes.
There was about 20 seconds left. Caught him on the ropes with a devastating right hook. The reason I don't think he went down is because it was quite wide. It was a wide right hook. I think if it was a short shot, he would have probably knocked him down or knocked him out.
You see the wider ones more than you see the short ones.
Yeah. So it was right at the end, he managed to hang on. The bell went. They sort of, hugged it out because there was a little bit of back and forth beforehand. And Erickson took the victory. Gausha
I do like seeing that. I do like seeing bad blood turn into like respect. You know what?
You went in
we just threw everything down. We did what we had to do. And actually, you know what? It's calm now. I think it's just dead when these things carry over beyond that. Unnecessarily.
But yeah, where do both fighters go from here? To be honest, Erickson obviously moves on to the mandatory spot, taking on Charlo Rosario, and you heard it here first. Rosario might pull off an upset. I'm just letting you guys know. Put some money on Jason Rosario.
Put some money on it.
It's a 50-50 fight. People might be overlooking Jason Rosario, but it's a very good fight, and that guy is a beast. That kid is a beast. For Gausha, I mean, he's 33 years old, and that division is stacked with killers. Yeah. He lost this very, very split decision to. It was a controversial. He probably won that fight.
I said a very split decision.
Sorry. Oh yeah. A very controversial split decision.
Yeah.
To Austin Trout, and now this is his second. So he's lost to elite fighters. He hasn't lost to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. He's lost, and he's been in there with some of the best guys in the division as well. So he could come back. He's shown his heart and grit, but with the division sort of evolving and these younger fighters coming up, it's going to be difficult. What was that?
No, I was saying I'm going to move that arm. Carry on, blood.
So yeah. On the undercard of that fight, by the way, just a quick shout out to King Tug. You know King Tug? He fought, I forgot the gentleman's name, but anyway, King Tug is a fighter out of California.
Cali?
I think he still trains with Freddie Roach.
Did you meet him when you went out there? Or no?
Who, King Tug? No, he went there.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a story I'm jealous of still. Just being a wild card. That's mad. Hey, Kash, champion of the world. I can't really do it because that's a via. But yeah. All right, man.
Yeah, man. Freddie said I was the champ.
Freddie said you're a future champ. He did not know that I think you misheard him, innit? You're a future tramp. What is this laugh,
so smart.
You're hella close to the mic, bruv.
Shut up, blood. Also, it's only a little bit of a laugh.
All right, so yeah, man, that was. That's the.
But yeah, so next week basically we got the two Charlo brothers in action.
Oh,
Jamel and Jamal. Jamal's taking on Jason Rosario. Jamal's taking on Sergey Derenchenko. And yeah, it's gonna be an amazing Saturday night because we've got those two beasts or those two crackerjack of fights.
Yes.
Along with loads of other fights on the undercard.
Yes.
Tony Yoka makes his return to the ring against Johan Duhaupas. The French Animals. And then we switch over to the UFCA.
I do love a bit of UFC, bruv. You know what? The cards are just so exciting right now. Yeah? These events are so exciting. I find myself having more of a semi over the UFC than the boxing. Yeah, me.
Yeah,
it's
me.
one of them ones where I'm just like, blood.
Yeah, me.
These guys, I'm happy to watch this. Right now, the boxing ain't doing it for me. Obviously, with the Charlo twins, that's going to be decent. It's picking up slowly. We're getting some nice. We get Dillian White. He's obviously announced his rematch on the 21st of November, I believe, isn't it?
Correct.
Quick thing. We spoke about this last week, no?
Correct, Amundo.
Yeah.
No, not really. We
Fast.
touched a little base.
Quick thing. Yeah, it was a little turnover there. So a quick turnaround. So I like that. Looking forward to that fight. That's not too far away anyway. But still, what else is there? What's been announced? Nothing majorly major. You get me? So it's like we'll see. We're gonna take this kind of each day as it comes, and then see what going to boxing. But the UFC, brother, Baba, very good, right? It was a very good event. Very good event from Dana Void. Solid.
You did so good.
Solid night of UFC action. It's time. That's gonna be very saturated. I'm watching the sound bars, and I'm hella sensitive to it now because it's jarring. But yeah, that was UFC was a madness. What was it? UFC 11? I don't know what it was. Was it UFC 11? You know what I mean? Like Vegas
11.
Was it Vegas 11?
I think so, Baba.
I think so too, right? There's Colby. I'm just checking now, innit? Yeah, it was Vegas 11.
What a card! What a card!
Let's talk about what we had there.
What do you want to talk about first? Let's talk about.
Let's go in order.
The first fight of the card, which was Kevin Holland.
Okay.
If some of you know Kevin Holland, some of you are probably. Some of you will be aware of Kevin Holland. He is hilarious. This guy is like the Chris Tucker of MMA, in my opinion. I find him funny. People can whatever might not take to his banter and that. He's hilarious. I think he's a good guy, and I think he's a good fighter as well. Disappointing performance, but he did win the first 2 rounds.
Yes. It was a disappointing third round. The first 2 was like
he said it himself. He was tired.
Terrible.
He was tired.
Yeah,
he got tired.
He was very tired.
And
so tell us the result, please, before we discuss too much further.
Well, he won a unanimous decision. 20. Sorry, not unanimous. What am I talking about? It was split.
Split, yeah.
29-28 on 2 of the cards, and then
yes, it was a split decision. Sorry.
So yeah, he took on what's the gentleman's name again? Stewart.
Darren Stewart.
Darren Stewart. Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, it was a fun fight. First 2 rounds, he showed his eliteness. I don't know.
His gas tank just ran out, man.
And then
he got weighed in. He was mounted for a while. He was on his back. He's getting tucked. Couple elbows, I believe. Chris Bookered. And yeah, man, it was close because
I mean that third round made it close.
Yeah. No, but I mean like a few more.
He said it himself in the post-fight interview. If it was a 5-round fight, I would have lost.
Wow.
He said it. I would have lost on it. If it was a 5-round fight, and he said I've got to prepare better. I need to make sure I prepare every fight.
He needs that porn star cardio.
Championship fight. Yeah. It's 5 rounds, blah, blah, blah. And he said to Dana straight after. You saw him. He went straight to Dana and he said, let's do it again. He wasn't happy with the result himself.
Yes.
He felt that he should have
won it. The other guy probably, Darren Stewart.
Darren Stewart. So Kevin Holland also had a little run-in with Khamzat Chimaev in the hotel.
Before or after?
Before the fight.
So,
and it looks like they could set that fight up as well. It'd be a very good fight.
Kevin
Holland says he can
dethrone the king.
Not even dethrone the de-hype.
Derail the hype.
Derail the hype
train, bro.
So I said de-hype, the rail train. Rail, network rail.
Yes, TFL, man. On the bus. Man's going to just tap
and then we move on to the 4th fight of the night.
Blood.
The second fight of the night. Yeah. Of the main card, which was the return of Mackenzie Dern.
Bruv.
The fake.
I don't know why. I can't even do her accent because it's fake. It's not Brazilian. It's not American. It's hybrid. But yes, you can pick up an accent. You get me? How long has she been in Brazil for?
Years.
13 years.
She's married a Brazilian. She's got kids.
There you go, man.
So it's not like. I mean, the thing is, she was born in America.
She got Brazilian in her. Like she is originally like half Brazilian or something like that. Not at all.
No, she's fully American. This is why she gets grilled a lot.
That's whack.
I believe she's fully American. From the research I've done and from people I've spoke to, I don't believe she has any Brazilian in her. Now she has Brazilian in her. She's had Brazilian in her.
Wow. Wow.
Not like that, Baba.
You savage,
Freak.
bruv.
You freak.
Savage.
Anyway, forget all of that, yeah? Mackenzie Dern returned and she took on Randa Markos. What is wrong with you? Anyway, she took on Randa Markos, the red-headed Canadian Iraqi from Baghdad.
Baghdad.
From Baghdad.
Carry on.
Baghdad ears up.
Whoa.
And Mackenzie showed why she is Mackenzie Dern and has that following. She's an animal, an absolute beast.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu
master
model.
When she grabs you, you will struggle to get out.
It was physics.
It was physical.
She must have some science background because, bruv, she understands exactly what needed to be done. So it was an armbar, right? Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong. She never had both legs over the chest as you would usually do. You don't have to have that anyway. But she had just a single one. Lola, you know. What's her name again?
Mackenzie.
No, Randa. Randa Markos she did a good job of trapping the other leg so that she couldn't get that leverage or leverage in order to bar the arm, essentially. She did a very good job. She was trapping it. She was not letting her get to it. But then again, just a little shift of the hip, a little dropping of the knee, and she released her foot. Now, that in itself was like masterful. Do you get me? It was masterful. Sure. But the way that she kind of just saw what she needed to do and did it so perfectly, because as soon as she released that leg, she tapped. Randa just tapped straight away. It was just like that was what she was waiting on. It switched itself off for some reason.
That's ultimately.
Yeah. It's on 22 degrees, but put it on 18, please, man. Just put the minus, yeah. So she, like, you can see all the big names, yeah. The UFC just said, wow, what a masterclass. What? This is jiu-jitsu. This is how it should be done. This is this and that. Her jiu-jitsu IQ, if you like, mad.
She's good. She's very good.
She got to tap straight away. I think Randa knew if I'm going to tap, I'm going to have to tap eventually. How long can I hold off for? Can I get through this round and then start from scratch? Do something different. Do you get me? So she kept trying to hold that foot for as long as possible. And she did a very good job. You know, hats off to her. But it was just too soon. It was the first round, right? Yeah. It was too soon into the first round for that to be an option. Because it's like a Rubik's Cube, innit? And she's so close to the end. She just has to keep at it till she gets that bar. And that's what she got, man. So, yeah, hats off to her, bruv.
Yeah, she's very talented. She's back now as well. So, I mean, let's see how she does in the division. She started off ranked 15. I don't know what ranking she is now.
Oh, no.
But she'll probably be closing in on title shot very soon. She's got a big following, and Dana does. If it's a fight that makes sense, and fans want to see it, Dana's not the type to say, nope, your ranking's too low, you're not gonna get the fight. Boom. Whatever fight makes sense at the time, whoever's ready.
Yes. So
she will jump in at any time, any place, anywhere, I guess. So, excuse me. We move on to the third fight of the card.
1 sec, because I feel like the mic is just a little bit quiet. You're number 4.
Yeah.
I could just keep seeing your bar thing, and I just
up and down.
I don't want to have mic problems every
That's
single
fine.
time.
Let's keep it like this.
Okay, so let's just keep the volume the same. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, we move on to the third fight of the card. And our
Excited
favorite
to see
fighter,
this guy. You know what it is?
Khamzat.
No, that's not who we're looking at. Is that who we're looking at next? Oh, snap. All right. Khamzat.
Who are you talking about?
No, wait, we'll talk about that later. So, yeah, it was Khamzat, bruv.
Khamzat, not Khamzat.
I know. I'm saying how you say it because you like that.
I like calling him Khamzat.
No, man, you're forgetting Johnny Walker, bruv. Johnny Walker came before. That's what I'm saying.
Johnny.
Yeah, you're forgetting Johnny Walker. I thought that's who you were talking about when you said favorite fighter, because I do like the Brazilian. Fighters. I like their, what's the word?
Energy.
Bruv? Their energy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Johnny Bravo.
Him, my man from a couple weeks back. What's his name, man? We were talking about him, bruv.
Give me a clue, bruv.
The one who clapped up the Dagestani guy or the Chechen, where he's from.
Oh, Meerschaert Pereira.
Yes, Pereira. Yeah, Meerschaert. So I just like the energy they come in. They're just a little bit boisterous, a little bit like in your face, full of energy. I like that stuff, innit? So yeah, we had him come back. See the scar on his shoulder from his worm injury.
Legend though, living legend.
Yeah, but he came back.
Training out SBG now.
Wow, Ireland. He's training in Ireland.
Training with John Kavanagh.
Wow.
Where's Connor?
Kavanagh QC.
Connor, stop it. Connor.
Yeah, he goes, I don't train with Connor. Okay, that's not the thing, but he's like, I haven't trained with Connor, but you know, I'm loving my time in Ireland, and I'm working with John Kavanagh, and it's just, you know, it's
John loves him.
Yeah,
Kavanagh loves him. I love Johnny
they've
Walker.
got a good, nice little, little chemistry.
My name's John, and his name's Johnny. Together with Johnny.
Yeah,
Kavanagh Walker.
But yeah, so he came through, and he was obviously fighting Ryan Spann. Ryan Spann was a Contender Series winner.
Ryan Superman Spann.
Super Spann.
Super. And he's tried to put Spanners in the work.
He's number 14.
For Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
Tell them how it happened. And what round?
Oh man, it was the first round knockout. I can't remember the time into the first round, but
towards the end, yeah.
It was it towards the end?
I believe so.
It was an interesting fight. Again, a little bit Cash's favourite word, cagey.
Right at the start, but then it got cracking.
He controlled the distance, I guess. He just ended up. How did he get him to the floor? Was it through did he knock him down, or was it a takedown attempt from Spann?
Remember Spann knocked him down.
Oh my days!
Spann cracked him. And he went jiggly.
Yes, that's the thing about him. That's the thing about him. He can't take a good punch, man.
He can.
And I'm very worried about him because he's going to get himself into very sticky situations if he doesn't.
He likes to engage too much.
Improve his defense, and just get, because he always gets licked as though he's not ready for it, and that's not how you take a hit.
Spann cracked him.
Yep.
Really heavily. Yeah.
Yes.
And credit to Johnny, he recovered quite quickly and got back out of this straight away. However, it was how do I explain it? It was, I mean, after the fight, Johnny said, "I'm learning, I'm becoming a better fighter." This, but similar mistakes he's making again and again. I guess obviously beforehand he didn't have John in his corner to try and discipline him and tell him, "Yo, stop this, focus here, focus there."
Yes.
But he got rocked, knocked down. And he rallied back.
He got back up quickly though. Like the knockdown was quick. If Ryan Spann capitalized on it, he probably could have got punished as well himself. So it's a good thing he took his time.
Johnny, to his defense, recovered, showed that his heart and his ability to fight back, rallied back, and then knocked him out.
I think he was on Spann's back. Spann was on he might have been on all fours. But he was hammer fisting, couple elbows. He got one or two elbows in, and that's the elbow that affected him. And he goes,
Spann was in that position where, so Johnny had his back, and Spann was literally on his knees and his arms down, trying to block the hammer fist that coming down. And then Johnny landed a dirty elbow.
That's pretty much slept him, and then he carried on with the hammer fist until the ref clocked while gone, and stopped the fight, and he celebrated. Obviously that's what you do when you win, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good fight, man.
Excuse me.
What's going on? What do you reckon is next for him?
And he's got a couple more fights before he gets back into title contention.
100%. He's
let him learn his trade a bit more with John.
Yes.
And
swing of things as well.
And then we'll see where he goes from there. I think it's a good move for him and his career. I think he's a very good trainer, and I think being in that environment will keep him focused, keep him aware, keep him ready all the time, and then we'll see where he goes from there. But title contention soon, not anytime soon, but a couple more fights and he'll be back there.
If he maintains this momentum, then yes, by all means. It was a good. Again, the knockdown could have been avoided. The recovery was good. It's good to see that. But again, if you get licked by a bigger puncher, or you're just less prepared, because he wasn't prepared to receive the strikes that he received so soon, if that makes sense. So if you sharpen up these little things here, polish them up a bit, then 100% contention. But for now, definitely. he needs some rounds, and he needs some milk.
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
You get me? Other than that, yeah. So happy for him though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Happy to see that. The next fight was your boy. You can't help but get his name wrong, and you always call him Hazmat. Like say he's a flipping hazardous material suit. Yeah?
Hazmat.
Yeah, but it is Khamzat. Hamza. It's just a regional pronunciation of his name.
Khamzat Chimaev took on Gerald Meerschaert. Meerschaert and Gerald Meerschaert. Meerkat and
Amir Khan.
What a fossy.
Awesome.
Jostle. They jostled for position.
Yes.
And,
no, not at all. They did not. They did not.
They literally didn't. Should we show them what happened?
So let's talk about
the
the press conference. Okay, you have to start with the result. I guess you have to start with the result. So Hazmat, they stepped into the ring. Hazmat threw 2 strikes. One was a kick, which didn't really land very well, and if it did land, it did nothing. Yeah, chased him around the ring, chased Gerald around the ring, but he wasn't running,
just moving.
He was moving as
Circling,
you do.
yeah.
Had his, he's circling. Now he cut off his circle, so he cut him off, and with one of the fastest rights I've seen, coming from where it is, there was no load up. So he's here, bam, yeah. Very little lateral movement, not much of a clock back, yeah.
There's no torque.
There was no torque, but it's not needed because it was just too fast. Landed a right on Gerald Meerschaert and immediately put him to sleep. I think he landed 1 or 2 more before the ref stopped it, but that's just because you're in the swing of things. I'm sure he's not that malicious and that bloodthirsty that he actually wanted to kill him, although he said, I want to kill. Yeah, he didn't actually want to kill him, but, that's just normal. The emotions are there and you're just in your mojo.
Until the referee pulls you off.
Literally a 1-punch knockout.
Right now.
And that was all that was needed. Gerald came to about 20 seconds later, maybe, and he was just staring blankly at I would say the crowd, but there was no crowd really. He was just staring blankly. Even his celebration was impressive.
Khamzat.
Yeah, he climbed the fence.
He stood on it.
And he stood on it.
For seconds.
What a display of athleticism.
Balance.
Balance. You get me? So I thought that was amazing. Balance. Now let's just rewind to the press conference, which I didn't like. I didn't like the press conference because, like, if you can recall his previous 2 wins, yeah. When he's speaking, like immediate kind of interview, he's like, I'm ready to fight. Where's the belt? 50 G's, baby. All of that stuff, cool. But there's animation in his voice and his excitement, and he seems like a pleasant guy, just a hungry fighter, yeah. And excited to be there to finally show off his skill set, which is worthy of being showed off. But now he come to this media press conference and he talk like a villain from James Bond, and he say, I don't know, brother, I just want to kill anyone. And then what's his name, Cowboy Cerrone was like, he wants to fight anyone. That's some bitch. I like that some bitch. He wants to fight anybody. But it's just like he was just threatening to fight everybody, to kill everyone. He was like, I'll take your black belt. If I submit you, if I choke you, I'm going to take your black belt. I don't think that's how it works. You get me?
Of course not, but
obviously that's
just waffling.
So it's just silliness.
I'll be honest with you. I like him a lot, yeah, and I think he's funny, and some of the stuff he says is hilarious because I don't think he means to be funny. It's just the way he says it, and just how some things he doesn't understand. So when he answers some questions, it sounds
he doesn't know how to respond, so he just responds with a bit of humor.
What I don't like is he's forcing this character too much now.
That's exactly my point.
Let it be natural. You go in and be this killer that you are, and come out and be normal Khamzat. Not
be humble Khamzat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He's on the borderline of arrogant at the moment.
Yes.
I don't think you should be 3 fights into it. You fought 3 average. Gerald was the step up.
Yeah,
and you took him out.
Have this energy after you choke out Damian Maia.
Not even then,
have that. Really?
No, not even Damian Maia.
Damian Maia's a savage.
Of course, 100%. Even then, though, I just think.
No, but I'm saying
once he racks up enough victories and he's fought good opposition,
you know what it is, though? Do you know what it is, though? Again,
I just don't like.
Different blueprints, but the same idea. Sorry to cut you off. Different blueprints, the same idea. You have a very eccentric Colby Covington who everybody hates, but he's a character everybody knows. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's worked for him. He sells fights based on how annoying he is. Do you get me? Then you've got boisterous McGregor, who is a very good fighter,
savage,
but maybe not as good as he made the whole world believe he was.
Yes.
When he's been tested, he's not actually...
He's come up short.
He's come up short. you get me? But again, I'm not saying he's dead. He's actually
very good,
very, very good. But
he's criminally underrated, actually, in my opinion.
Underrated?
I think so. I think a lot of people forget how good this guy is.
I think it's been overshadowed by just the madness that he's gone through, showing off his things and trying to abuse things.
If he stayed completely focused
old men,
and he was motivated McGregor, not naked McGregor,
for
all them years, he would have shown how good he is because he grew very, very fast.
That's what I'm saying. And so I think it's a similar.
Very quickly. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I think he's trying a similar blueprint. So it's one of them ones where I'm just going to create a character. I don't have to be likable. I have to be able to back that up until I can't back it up, but people still want to see it. So again, with Mayweather, you whether you come to see him win or you go to see him lose, you're still paying to see him. Do you get me? So either way, he's getting paid. So that's kind of the same thing he's after. So that villainous kind of aura that he's got about him, literally, he's just fallen into every possible, what's the word? Stereotype he can. You understand? You know, Balkan or Russian, kind of that area there.
He's like that. What's his name? Ivan Drago.
He is, but he's not. Yeah, but he's even more than that. He's even more villainous because obviously, you know, he's not. He is though, in the sense, but in the sense that. So now, obviously, it's just like myself, he's got a beard. So there's that sort of threat. There's another threat there. Do you understand? I smash, inshallah. I know you hate this. Now that's not his words. That's Habib's words, but Habib does it in such a way that it's very humble. He's a humble killer. This guy, he's like, I think he just doesn't want to be likened to him too much, so he's creating this persona of evil. Do you get me?
I believe
like
I
what's
believe
missing is a cat with a scar.
Welcome. I believe one thing though about Hamza. I don't believe he's arrogant because he's trying to build this character. I believe he thinks he can destroy everybody. I believe he genuinely believes in his ability.
Yeah, no, he does believe in his ability.
I believe he believes. He knows he's good enough to smash all these guys. Time will tell us otherwise, or time will prove us right in his opinion. You know, if he was correct in his predictions and whatnot.
Either way, he's going to be eaten. I just think
I just don't.
Did he get the performance of the night? Did he? I didn't find out.
People did.
Did he?
He was one of the guys.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Him,
good.
Mackenzie, Dern, and someone else.
Okay, good. So he wanted that money, so he got it. Yeah.
But obviously, what you're saying and what I also agree with you is this whole forcing of the character. Yep. I think you should let it come a bit more naturally.
No, if you're not a natural animal like that, then
no. But look, after the first Fight Island card, it was natural. He didn't force anything. He went in.
Yeah, but he was just saying, "I'm ready to smash again." He was smiling. He wasn't. There was no malice.
Now he's trying to turn it into. Every question they ask, they say, "Are you excited to be here?" He just, I don't care, brother. I just want smash. Like,
do you see what I'm
answer
saying?
the question properly, bro.
And did you notice how many times he answered other fighters' questions? That was pissing me off, bro. This is not the Khamzat show. This is everybody's. It's not your conference. So when you're asking Gerald a couple of questions or other guys, I know he stole a couple of people's answers. I was like, bruv, just let them talk. You've had your chance, and you will get more. You will get questions aimed at you.
But again, it's the way. It's like, who are we to say? Like, you know what I mean? I watch McGregor press conferences, and I love when he cuts people up.
I love that, but that's not his character. This guy's character was just very weird, but it was annoying. It was borderline like, bruv, just shut up and lose. But again, he doesn't mind. I don't want him to lose. Do you get me? I'm so impressed by his skill set or his performance so far that I'm like, I want to see you win, but you're not making it easy for me to want to back you. Does that make sense? He doesn't care about me, but you get me.
He don't care.
He doesn't give a hoot.
But he's good enough, and I like him a lot. I just think maybe tone it down a bit more.
Tone it down a little bit
on the talking. Like, be a bit more humble. Because you are very new to the game. And this game, you know, it changes very quickly. One fight, and you could be out of there like no tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean?
One fight could, again, it depends on you.
Saying if he loses, very good. Like, he probably will smash a lot of these guys. Probably smash his way to the title. But you know, saying I beat Israel and Usman same night, no problem. Brother, there's levels.
Yeah, 100%. You need to understand 100%.
That, Baba. Yeah, I think he's a little gassed.
Of course he's gassed, but this is what I'm saying.
But by him, I don't want to chat about him anymore. I want to move on to my boy.
So hold on, did we finish that fight?
Yeah.
17-second knockout. He has taken the shortest amount of time
to win a trifecta of fights.
To win 3 fights. 66 days. And to be honest, if he was given a fight sooner,
he probably would take another fight next week.
Even been quicker, because them 66 days, a lot of it was spent after the 10 days of his first 2 fights or the 11 days of his first 2 fights. Do you get me? Bare that time he was just chilling. I'm sure he could have weighed in some other top 20s.
Yeah, weighed in bare man. Give him a fight every week.
So just let him fight every week.
He'll fight every week. 52 weeks, 52-0.
Wow. Imagine that. But yeah, so that's an impressive stat. But
he's a good fighter, man, and let's see. He's an animal.
How his career pans out and where it goes from there. I do want to see him do well. I do also want to see him just act a little bit less like a prick.
Yeah.
I don't like it, man. It's not an impressive persona. I just smash. I don't care about that. I want to kill. Shut up, bruv. But
it works for him.
He's a savage.
Just
so
carry on doing what you're doing, Baba.
Yeah, me.
And then we move on to the return of Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
And he's had a shave.
He's gone back to the old Donald.
He's waxed his head and his face, and he just looks like
you.
He looks like the hunter. You know, the Bugs Bunny hunter. Yeah. What's up, dog? And then there's the guy. What's his name, Mav? I can't remember his name. But anyway, the little hunter from that's always not Donald Duck, bro. What's the guy's name? Not Roger Rabbit, man. What's up? Bugs Bunny. You know the hunter. He looks like that. He's got this cartoony, animated face. It looks a bit mad, and I think he should have a beard, bruv, because
Donald Cerrone took on Niko Price.
Yeah.
In the co-main event, and it was a good fight. I mean, it was a good fight.
I wasn't super impressed by that fight, man. I got a little bit bored. I know a lot of people did find it an interesting fight and a very exciting fight. I just didn't see much going on. Does that make sense? I saw a very, very compromised.
It was quite an exciting fight.
Yeah, I know you disagreed with me.
I didn't think it was an amazing, super fight, but it was, it was good.
It was a good fight, but it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give a hype to a fight. I don't want to give hype to a fight that doesn't deserve to be. And to be honest, Niko Price did very well. He was controlling the fight most of the time. Actually, 100% should have taken that W. I believe the only reason he didn't was because I think he got a point deducted.
You think he should have taken a W?
Yeah. Niko Price. Yeah, I had him.
Yeah, he got a point taken away from.
He had a point deducted
eye pokers
for an eye poke. I think they did a couple of pokes each side. But yeah, hats off to Donald Cerrone. 5 losses in a row.
No, it's 4, but this is a draw. He said he.
Like a loss. Sorry. Yeah, so 4 losses in a row plus this draw. Again, I see this as a loss, and if he says that, then he's a very humble guy, and I commend that. Do you get me? I think that's very realistic of you, and you've got to be able to see that. I don't know if you saw what Dana said.
Yeah, I need to have a chat. When Dana says that, it's funny because literally
he said, "I'm going to keep fighting until Dana tells me to stop."
Yeah, and
he said that,
and literally 2-3 days later, and they asked what's happening next with Cowboy, and then
I'm not interested in seeing him fight again.
He's like, I'm gonna have a word with him.
He said, "This is what's." He goes, "I need more fights to fund the little farm thing he's doing. So when are you gonna stop? I'm not gonna stop until Dana tells me to stop." Looks like he's about to tell you to stop, bro. So
you'll get fun fights out of him, but it's just not necessary to take that kind of damage, especially at your age and what you've accomplished. Yeah, you've done it all, and you're not gonna beat the top guy. So what are you doing it for? The money? Well, it's understandable, innit? Because look, people always say this, and they say these fighters need to stop at a certain age because they can't do it anymore. But you got to understand, this is how these guys make a living, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's like someone saying to me, for example, Kash, you can't go to work anymore. Whatever, because you're not well or you're not performing as well as you should. So, say, for example, I haven't been sacked, yeah? Just let me give you an example.
You ain't done anything wrong.
Yeah.
But we just don't. You
should carry on doing your job.
Yeah.
How else am I going to make money then?
Yeah.
I need to carry on doing it. So
you should have thought about that when he's making more money, though. Really and truly, you should have thought about that. That's what I say.
Donald is in that situation now where he's being probably told otherwise. Yeah. He's being told that he can't continue.
Not everyone has. Yeah.
But he's going to carry on. We'll see him fight again, 100%.
Well, he's going to probably end up at the retirement home.
He'll retire once he gets.
No, he's going to move elsewhere. He might. If
Bellator.
Yeah, if he's getting rid of him, if Dana White gets rid of him, I'm sure he'll find his way into flipping bare knuckle boxing or Bellator.
I don't think
he'll
go Bellator.
Why not?
I think he's a company man.
He might be,
but money talks.
But Dana White don't want him, so what are you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to find a solution. You get me?
They'll have a sit down and they'll chat.
Yeah.
Donald's been there
Come on, Dana, man. I'll do anything you say. I'll do it all.
Yeah.
That's not him.
That's not him, but yeah.
Okay,
Good fight,
so
though.
it was a good fight.
And I think, if anything, they should do a rematch. If anything.
That's only to bring solace to my man, to Niko Price. You understand? That's only to give him solace and a bit, you know, it's not really reparation. Because
You know who I want to see fight next? I want to see. Actually, no, it wouldn't work.
Okay, what you saying?
Was that fight at 170 or 155 yesterday? Sorry,
I
I think it was 170, wasn't it? Let me just double check. Sorry, no, you continue.
Double check that.
Just talk to them.
I continue your thought.
No, you talk to them about Niko Price and what you thought of him.
Yeah,
because I know you haven't seen a lot of him before.
I haven't actually seen that much of him. Impressive. I think, like I said, he was winning that fight, but that's not. With the greatest respect to Donald Cerrone, it doesn't say much just yet. Do you get me? He controlled the fight, but this was an old, tired, forcing it Donald Cerrone that we saw in the cage there, and I just thought that, you know what, bruv, it's time, man. So if I was Dana White, I'd have said the same thing. I'd be like, yo, you just need to settle your skin, go back to the farm, water the plants, feed the animals, and feed your kids another way, because this ain't working for you, bro. You
What I wanted to
what
I wanted to say is obviously that I was gonna say I wanted to see a next fight between Niko Price and Dan Hangman Hooker.
Wow, ooh,
I would like
soon for that.
I'd like to see that, but the thing is, Dan's at 155 now.
Okay.
If he does go up to one, but the thing is, Dan's huge for 155.
He is.
Dan's a big guy, so he can go back up to 170. I see a very good fight with Niko Price.
How do you see that going, though?
I see Dan winning.
Exactly, but then you're
Dan's
just saying I'd like to see it, but I see Dan winning quite easily.
No, I don't see an easy fight. No, I see a war, and that's what I want to see. I want to see a war. War Chisora.
WA.
But yeah, let's see what happens with these guys. Good fight, and yeah, we move on to the main event of the evening.
Wow, blood. The main event.
Let's
I
talk.
think
Let's give you guys context. This has been built up for years. This fight should have happened about 3, 4, 5 years ago. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
By then.
Yeah. So when Tyron was the killer,
Who fought? Intro the thing, man. Intro it.
Tyron Woodley. Sorry. Who's the A side? Colby Covington took on Tyron Woodley in the main event of the evening. And it was a good fight. Not really. It was a good fight from Colby.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like
give us
Dana
the background
said,
that you were doing. Give us the background. So years ago, it's been years in the making.
Yeah, this fight probably should have happened.
It is as late as Mayweather Pacquiao. It's as delayed and out of date as that. It was stale. Did you get me?
Yeah,
And
they
it
don't
shouldn't
like
have
each
been
other,
made.
and if they did it when it should have happened, arguably it could have been a much different result.
What did I say to you at the beginning of that fight? I said, obviously, we knew Tyron Woodley's going to lose anyway. Obviously, we don't know the future, but it looks like that's going to be the case. But he lost the fight mentally when the ref says, you're going to touch gloves now. And Tyron Woodley sticks his hand out, and Colby just walks away. He says, you know what?
You're pussy.
My gloves are going to touch your face. And that's mentally, I think he went there. He is
done.
He ain't got no heart, man.
He's past it.
He does not have any heart.
Over the hill. It's sad to say because I really like Tyron
like
as
the
a
guy,
fighter.
man. I
don't like him as a. I think he's a dead personality. He's very boring.
I remember that's another thing you said. You said he had the most animated interview he's had in ages. This is the first time you weren't bored in ages, and you thought, right, this is a different Tyron Woodley going into the fight. It could end well for him, bro. Unbelievable
same
scenes,
Tyron.
man.
3 fights. His last 3 fights. It's been the exact same thing.
Yes.
He's just been dominated. Shows no heart, no
It's
determination.
like he doesn't want to win. He does not want to win, or he
dug
doesn't know what it takes to get that win. Do you get me?
It's weird,
What did
man,
his corner tell him in the last round? Said that 4 rounds. He's 4 rounds down. He's lost every single round. He is very reluctant to strike anything.
Every second of every round as well. Like literally.
Yeah, no. He didn't do enough to be in contention to win that to win the fight, to win any round. He didn't do enough at all. Very reluctant. The one highlight strike of that fight was a Superman punch off the cage.
Yeah.
Okay, That was the only thing and it wasn't even all that. They only hyped it up because that was the only thing he did really. He had how many significant strikes?
So
altogether, was it like 70 in an hour and a half?
In an hour and 10 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes of actual fight time.
His previous 3 fights, basically this one, and
he landed 83 significant strikes.
That is unbelievable.
Ridiculous for someone who is.
I think Colby Covington through move.
Ridiculous for someone who's considered pound for pound great, who was considered the greatest welterweight of all time, and at the time he was champion, was destroying people.
Do you reckon that's
how can you? But this is I don't understand how someone can fade so much.
I'll tell you something about that, right?
You think it's
I don't know. I'm not saying he. I know it never occurred to me, but I'm saying that's my answer to anyone who fades so quickly.
I used to think he was.
Or it's a heart thing.
When I used to see his physique.
Yeah.
He stayed the same. Like,
yeah, he's 38, bro. At 38, he looks tremendous, man.
I just think it's the thing. Is since that Hollywood shit started for him, ever since he started to become this rapper, TMZ man, being in movies, his mentality dropped.
Yeah,
because you see it.
He's not got the hunger.
He
because
had
he's
the
being
heart
fed
and the
elsewhere.
hunger in the Wonderboy fights.
Yeah,
because both the Wonderboy fights were back and forth, rock'em sock'em, brawls.
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
And at times he's always been that guy. Dana, that's why Dana said it. He's not a fan friendly fight. Don't get twisted. He's never been that guy to come out and go.
Yeah, no.
He always used to use the wrestling. He used to time his shots, and he used to put people to sleep. But people loved him because he engaged a bit more back in the day. Ever since that, I think Kamaru took his soul. Literally took his soul, and after that, he's never been the same. Because that Gilbert Burns fight was the same. You see, every time he's against the cage or he's on the ground, he looks up and he just thinks to himself. Yeah. He looks at the time.
Yes.
How long do I have to carry on being in this fucking position? And he just looks like, you know that face of someone who's just like, fuck, not again. Like, just please get me out.
How do I get out of this now? What do I do now? Like,
and Colby said it. People need to start rating this guy. He's a serious problem. I don't care what anybody says.
No, absolutely.
Colby, just because his personality is this and he's an asshole, forget that. Look at his work in the ring. He's a savage. Savage. He throws shots for fun. He didn't even look like he was tired. I don't think he got out of second gear.
His pace, exactly. He was a very, by his standards, by Colby's standards, that was a slow fight. The pace and the output was so low.
And he still landed like 5-6.
And he still just wiped the floor with him, bruv. He wiped the floor with him. Round 5, the end of round 4, going into the 5th round.
Like Colby said, he wanted a way out.
Yeah.
We didn't even say the result. So Colby Covington took on Tyron Woodley. I don't know why we're doing it so late now. And Colby Covington took a 5th round stoppage victory. Tyron Woodley pulled out with like an injury or whatever it was.
I'm sure it was a cramp. That's the mad
I think it was bollocks.
It can't be bollocks. It can't be bollocks.
It might have been a little bit of
You
pain,
see him. There's a lot of him dipping into his left side. I think it was his left. Okay. There's a lot of him there. So in the moment, your muscles can contract and they'll spasm up or they'll cramp up. Yeah, and I believe that's what it was because even once you're lying down, because he was now straight and Colby was ripping him to the body a little bit, and he goes, my ribs. Even before he got punched to the ribs, he's like, no, stop, and that's how it got stopped. The ref stopped the fight because he basically tapped. Well, he did tap. Probably physically tapped. But he quit. Yes, he was probably in mad pain and he probably couldn't function.
Colby said he was looking for a way out. He didn't want to be in that fight after the 3rd round. After that vicious cut on his eye.
Yes.
He didn't want to be in there. And you could tell
I think there was a cut on his head also, but you can't see it because he's got hair.
He just didn't want to be there. And as soon as he got the opportunity, Colby said he knew I was going to tap him out or knock him out while he was on the ground and I was going to batter him. And he wanted the way out, so he took the easy way out. I do think Tyron should retire.
Yes.
If he's going to carry on performing like that. Because he's not going to get another title shot. He's not going to fight another top contender. It's just done, man. He's not showing anything. You know what I mean? If you lose a close fight or you show something in a fight where you lose, you justify a reason to come back. Yeah? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
If you lose a close fight or you get battered but you show heart, determination, or you keep coming back. I understand that.
Similar to Cowboy.
Similar
to Cowboy. Like you're not impressing us anymore. Okay.
Yeah, but
Cowboy,
Cowboy,
because he's still putting in that effort. Yes. He's still actually trying to win. He just can't. His abilities don't let him. So that's a reason for him to get dropped. For Tyron Woodley, even if his abilities are still there,
You don't even,
we don't know what they are.
exactly because he doesn't show anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't show his grappling. He doesn't show his
He
power.
doesn't show any
striking.
exactly. No power, no striking, no grappling. He's just there. He exists in the ring to defend for as long as possible from a loss. But it's like an inevitable loss. Does that make sense? Can he last the whole fight and make it go the distance and lose on points?
He's really damaging his own legacy.
Absolutely.
The more fights he takes, there's people going to say this guy is probably a bum.
He's a fraudster.
Like, fraud. He dominated that division for a long time. When he knocked out ruthless Robbie Lola, destroyed him.
Bruv.
He was an animal. You know what I mean? And it's not long ago he took on Darren Till. It was only about 2 years ago.
Crazy.
2-3 years ago, and this was when Darren Till was the new McGregor. Like he was the it was the hype. He was the hype of the UFC. Everyone was on Darren Till's train. Yeah, all aboard. And what did Tyron do? Tyron stayed quiet, the normal Tyron.
Yes.
Cool. You want to do this talking, blah blah blah. I'll show you. Before his Hollywood stuff. But beat up Darren Till. We did beat up Darren Till, and then tapped him out, made him submit. And then the next fight was the Kamaru fight, and this is when all the stuff came out and started talking a lot. And
He came out, Kamaru just completely owned him, bruv. Like you said, he took his soul, bruv.
So I don't know what's gonna happen next for Tyron, but I do think he should think about, maybe calling it quits.
Step down a little bit. Go take a couple of, go fight someone of a lesser caliber, and
Get
see
a
how
victory,
you find
yeah.
it.
Get
Just
yourself
get a
a win,
victory.
get some confidence.
Yeah, build up that confidence. If you want to stick around, 38 is not old, but it's not young. You get
Well,
me?
you keep yourself in good shape. Then look at
Absolutely.
Romero. Romero's
Absolutely.
42, 41,
Exactly.
and he still looks
Romero.
like Romero.
Yeah, so
And then
it can be done.
let's talk about Colby. Colby straight after, as soon as he went,
Yeah.
Straight Judas,
Yeah.
where are you?
Yeah, he was calling out fake
Fart-
newsmen.
Marty fake
Marty
newsman.
fake newsman. That name there
He's the best.
is the
He
joke.
comes up with
It's
those-
so dead.
He's so dead.
too
He's so
funny,
funny.
bruv.
Marty fake newsman. Street Judas Masvidal.
Good guy, just
So funny,
Yeah,
bro.
man. So I mean, we'll see what's next for him, but he's cemented himself.
Yeah. I think after Gilbert and Kamaru, either he takes on Masvidal next, or he takes on the winner of Kamaru and Gilbert Burns.
How do you see that fight going? Colby and Masvidal.
Oh, it's such a tough fight. Such a good fight.
It's a good fight, man. It's a very good fight.
I'll be honest.
The output of Colby will.
my heart says Masvidal, and my head says Colby. I think Colby's a better, well-rounded fighter.
I believe he is well-rounded. He's hungry as well, but to be honest, Masvidal's hunger, I ain't seen much like it. Does that make sense?
He's a hungry motherfucker.
Yes.
He's a beast.
He is, bruv.
He's a beast. But again, let's see what happens, because he fought Kamaru. Kamaru didn't take his soul, but Kamaru did dominate him.
Yes.
You got to remember, Masvidal was like this.
What was he
saying?
saying?
Like this.
Yeah.
This is his career. And he went,
Shut up, bruv. Yeah.
and Kamaru really said,
Nah.
Come back.
Not today.
so let's see where his confidence is at. Because when you're like that, it's easy to carry on going like that. Especially against guys you can
If you're steamrolling through people.
steamrolling guys you can steamroll against.
Yes.
Then he took on Kamaru, and Kamaru really brought him back down, because Kamaru
Did he really bring him back down?
Yeah. Kamaru
To that
really
level?
in my opinion.
He neutralized any threat completely.
Yeah, and it makes that's what I'm saying. If you go in
Yeah,
there
he
and
just
you
did
think
what Kamaru
because
does.
I know Masvidal thought he was gonna knock him out or put in some serious work. He didn't do anything. He hardly landed any clean shots. What does that do to your confidence as a fighter?
Yeah, that's true.
It does take a big hit to you, especially if you're a guy who's had a career that's been up and down like Masvidal. So it could be the Kamaru Usman effect. Has he taken Masvidal's soul? We don't know. I don't think so.
Imagine.
Because I don't think Masvidal's that kind of guy. Masvidal's a hungry, grizzled veg. Nah.
He's a steamed veg.
No, Masvidal's from the streets. You know,
Yeah,
he's not
streets.
gonna. A little loss ain't gonna hurt.
The
him like
streets don't raise me.
that. It's a good fight. I don't know. I can't say right at the moment.
I used to sleep in my car. Got the money. I was sleeping under the
I think
ring.
George could take it. I think George takes it.
George.
If it's Masvidal who fought Nate,
Mm.
that beast who came out with them kicks and them punches,
Yes.
powerful, just looks strong.
I
can see him taking
I want to see that fight.
And then I can
want
also
them-
see
want
Colby
Dana to make
outworking
that.
him.
Yes.
Because Colby just got that pressure.
that rate. He's got that weight.
I see Colby and Kamaru going similar to the first fight.
Yeah.
I see Kamaru winning. I just don't see anyone beating Kamaru except the one man.
Who's that?
Told you.
You said it, but I don't know who. I can't remember.
Our boy from Birmingham.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Leon Edwards.
Do you reckon Edwards takes him? I think Leon Edwards is massively underrated and he's overlooked by all because he's not a money fight. Yeah. Do you understand? Nobody wants him because they know it's a high risk, low reward fight.
Let me not get it twisted. He might not win that fight, but he'll give him a very good fight. Mm-hmm. And I think he'll be the closest man. Him and Colby give Kamaru the toughest fight. But this is what I'm saying though. It depends what kind of fight they bring.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I didn't expect Kamaru and Colby to go out.
Yeah.
And literally be in the phone booth the whole fight. That's and just crazy. Strike and punch. Yeah. I didn't expect it to be a boxing match. Mm-hmm. Oh, kickboxing, sorry. I expected it to be a wrestling, grapple.
Yes.
I think with Leon Edwards, we'll get a mixture. Wow. I think we'll get a mixture because I think Kamaru and Colby are similar levels of striking, whereas Leon isn't. Leon's a kickboxer. Mm-hmm. Leon's boxing, his ability to change stances, to throw good shots. He's a switch hitter. He can hit hard. He's got good range, good movement, good head movement. He's just a better overall striker.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see different aspects to that fight. But that division just stacked, bro.
It is a very interesting, exciting division.
You throw Khamzat into the mix.
Oh, bro.
What happens next?
Let's just, bro, I just want to fast forward.
Let's debunkle. Let's debunk you.
All right, next week. Are you mad? Oh my gosh. I am excited is not the word. It is an understatement.
Yeah.
Bruv, let's fight. I'm ready. Skinny boy, where are you? Adesanya. Blood.
I am Birku. Hotter than lion.
Die for this. I'm really dying in the cage. Blood, I am so excited for this fight. It is unbelievable.
He's back. He's bring back old school Adesanya. No pink hair.
Israel Adesanya.
No blonde hair. He's bald.
And Paulo Costa. Bruv, a bodybuilding behemoth of a dog animal. Gremlin. Yeah? Animal. Just a monstrous tank. Yeah? Who USADA have tested 45 times, by the way. Is that true? I don't know. Either Brazil is corrupt as hell, which is a possibility, or this guy is just a freak of nature.
Why?
45 times. What do you mean, how does it make sense?
Either Brazil are corrupt or he's a freak of nature. I don't understand.
So either Brazil's corrupt and he's getting away with the cheating, or he's just an actual animal who can balloon up like a balloon animal.
How though?
What do you mean how though?
1 second. Just slow down. Don't get angry.
I'm saying he is either. We're running out of time.
No, I don't care. I need to understand this because it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, if Brazil is corrupt, then they're switching the samples or something. USADA's getting foxed. Do you understand me? Yes or no?
I see now. I see. Let me stand here. I just need to quickly get some tissue.
Okay. So yeah, basically, the tissue's here, but what are you going for? Cool. Basically, he is either bumping it where he's just doing what they do in Brazil and hiding under the ring, but he's been tested, so I don't understand how he's getting away with it. So actually, he's a savage. Do you understand me? I don't know how he's doing it, man. I mean, that being said,
he's not normal.
It's his background. He's a bodybuilder. He's a bodybuilder.
Is he normal?
That is so impressive that he's such an animal in the cage.
It's not normal.
I'm gonna make him cry in the cage. And then you've got the what do you want to call him, bruv? The tactician. You get me? In Adesanya. The chess player in Adesanya who every man's got power. I've got precision. Do you get me? That's a mad thing to say about yourself. And it's true though. Everyone does have power. Anyone can potentially knock somebody else out.
100%.
Have you got the timing? Have you got the precision? Have you got the skill to avoid this steamrolling animal and just put him to sleep, or just avoid him the whole fight, not by running, just by being smart? You get me?
If we're in the squared circle, this is a typical boxer versus brawler fight.
Yes.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You got the class against the mass. You know, it's just an animal against a not an animal.
What are you talking about?
You know what I mean? Though? It's just
no, 100%.
David versus Goliath.
It's not even that. Okay, yeah, I guess
Similar-ish,
so. I guess
but
so.
It's like, I don't know, man. I think people are looking too much into Costa's size and animal.
No. But I don't, bruv. I'm saying it is a very it's a big possibility that Costa takes this fight. No, I'm not gonna say easily, but quite quickly. Do you get me?
Well, you could have said the same about Romero, though.
What do you mean? Versus?
Izzy.
Yeah, of course, it was a possibility.
Yeah,
It didn't happen, so it could happen now.
I don't think so. I know. It could happen, of course.
No, but I'm saying like
Costa's got a better chance than anyone.
Costa
has
is
the best
relentless
chance.
with the attack. Not so much
Such
with
a good
Romero.
fight. It's
Not
just
so
such a-
much
it's
with
such a good
Romero.
fight. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is, bruv, this
Romero
is 7
takes his
days
time.
away.
It's literally a week away.
I'm foaming at the
6.
mouth. 6 days away, bruv.
By the time this
I'm
comes out,
ready.
it'll be
a couple days till
4 days away.
We get blessed with these 2 dogs.
I can't wait to see dogs fight.
Man, all right. So, who do you guys see winning? And how and why? Does that make sense?
Who, how, why?
Do you see
Hoover.
your fighter taking this one? Doesn't have to be the guy that you prefer in terms of you like more. I like both fighters, by the way. I like both of them. I am leaning towards Costa. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Apparently, when I clean shave, I look like Paulo Costa.
Shut up, man.
Is that true?
No, I haven't seen you clean shaven anyway with your caterpillar on your top lip. But yeah, how do you see the fight going? Do you see Adesanya just nullifying any striking power, any like offense that he comes with, that Costa comes with? Or do you see him just being unstoppable?
Battering ram.
Just a battering ram. Just a, who just is relentless, who can take a good hit to get inside and just completely break down Adesanya and his supposed skill set. Let us know what you think, because now we have
It is the best fight of the year. It will be the fight of the year. It's the best stylistic matchup. It is going to be it's just sorry, I don't want to swear.
Don't swear.
It is the best fight possible to make at the moment. I cannot wait. People, you do not understand. Tune in to see this. This is.
Are we trying to sell it?
I work for you. History in the making.
Absolutely.
2 undefeated fighters meet in the middle of the cage for the middleweight title. Israel, the last style bender. Adesanya versus Paulo, the eraser.
The eraser.
Costa.
Man is a rubber, bruv. He's a rubber.
Rubber.
You get me? Rubber. But bruv, I cannot wait for this fight. Guys, this concludes episode 14 of the Sweet Science Podcast. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Send us an email on Gmail. Tweet us on Twitter, but don't, because we don't use it that much. We get in there. It's a work in progress. Just do all the above. Everything that you need is up here. It's here. Just do it. Yeah? And let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, on all them things there. Let us know in the comments what you think or how you think the fight next week will go. I do want to know. So let us know. Thank you all very much. Episode 14. Myself, Fat Mouse.
I've been Kash, aka Kash, with a K and not a C.
And we're out. See y'all next week.